Hey Sean, how's it going? Long time no see. Well today, it's all, how come every time I want to film it gets dark? Like the sun is out and then all of a sudden the cloud come by and it's dark. So then I have to film in the dark. Mind you, what time is it? 4 o'clock already? Well, it's time to get dark, but there still would be sun. But every time I want to do this, it gets dark. Anyway, I got my old ice auger out here. Sean's gonna come and give me a hand. And bring the auger, Sean. So I told you about the aeration pump that I had ordered through Koenders. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it right. Koenders Water Solutions. And they're out of Regina, Saskatchewan. And this is the big bad boy. It's the 450. I could have got the 250. But I said, what the heck, why don't I get the 450 and probably like blow that water right out of there. Right, Sean? So anyway, I don't have aeration. I didn't have aeration here. Last time it was in here was in the fall. And I took it out because it wasn't working properly. Something, it just wasn't pushing out the air that it should have been and bubbling in the pond that it should be. So I took it out and I looked at it just for a bit there and it wouldn't pressure up, it just wouldn't make pressure. So I decided to go back to these guys here, Koenders, and they always make some pretty good stuff. And their case is sealed, so it's all weatherproof. It's all plastic and has a hard metal top and plastic case in there. And you just undo the 4 bolts to get in there, and there's the air suction there. The guys over there were pretty good. They gave me like a free 100 feet of free hose. I'm not going to use it right now. I've just got my old hose from the old pump and the air stone, and I'm just going to drop that one in there. I've got all new air stones, and I've got 50 feet of weighted hose and 150 feet of clear, not clear plastic, hard plastic hose. And what you're supposed to do really is have it dug in underground, and you put it below the water level, and you can vary it as far as you want. And this way you don't have to use as much cord. The closer to the source of electricity, the better. I've got 150 feet of cord here, so really the closer you are, the better. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to ice auger a hole, and I'm going to drop the air stone down in it. As you can see, it's just sitting there. And safety first. I got Sean here to make sure I don't go under. he's gonna watch it. I got a rope here, and that's you can see right there where my water line is. And yeah, so the water was starting to get a little bit discolored and has a little bit of a smell to it, and that's just lack of oxygen. So when you got a pond that's not that big, this is, I don't know, what is this, 100, probably about I'd say 200 feet by about 100 feet wide, and then it goes around the corner there. It's pretty deep here. They had big hose in here, excavators, and they went down a good 25 feet in this area here. So hopefully we get the spring runoff here. We got a lot of snow, so it depends on the freeze thaw cycle, because sometimes the pipes get frozen and we miss the runoff and it goes by. I like this pond to be filled right to the top, right to the cattails. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that, and I'll show you how it works. Alright, got the hole drilled. My ice auger's not running that great, and it has a dull blade too, but I think it needs a new plug. But pretty much the ice went to right about almost the full length of the auger, so a little over 2 feet. So now I got the air stone here and it's ready. You can hear the air blowing through it, and we're just going to drop her in the hole and let it do its thing. I'm going to drop it all the way to the bottom. It's like cooking, putting it in lard. But that's those little air bubbles that add oxygen to the water. So. And what that's going to do is going to wash all this ice away, and there'll be a big hole here. So, give me some more line, Sean. You want to put her down slowly. There's the bottom. So that's just going to lay like that for now. Get my glove out of the water. Yeah, so it's by tomorrow this whole area will be wide open. And I'll come out here, take another video, see how it washed it out. It's pretty cold right now though, so some days, like when it's warm, it'll open up lots. So, but that's the oxygen forming in the water, and it'll be absorbed, and the water will be nice and clear. It looks really clear right now, but this will just make it all that much better. There's a slight smell to it, you could kind of tell. It's not discolored, but okay. So now I'm just gonna. Yeah, there's a slight odor, I can tell. The odor is like a rotten egg smell is what it is. It's slightly there. And that's just when the oxygen is all used up. That's that, I forget what it's called. Oh, I hear bubbles over there. Yeah, I better get off this ice. I know this water just went down because we pumped some water from here for the cows, so the ice did fall down probably about a couple inches, 4 inches probably we took out of this whole area, so I'm just estimating. So I'll come back tomorrow and see what that's gonna look like. Thanks, Sean, for your help. Yeah, I have this extra hose here, so I could probably just back this up and get rid of one small extension cord, but I'm just going to leave it here for now. This old hose really isn't the best, but that's what I'm going to use for now. So, yeah, we'll see how she works. It's a nice little unit. Alright. We'll see how that is tomorrow. And usually the water will like if you notice your water being bad, you can you'll notice a difference in about a week. Usually it clears up pretty good. Alright, so anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.